All right, my name is Todd from Go-To Cards. Excited to be with you. We're doing another cards that you should be buying right now. But this one is a little bit different because we're solely going to be focusing on the new set that just came out, Battles of Legend. What cards in this set should you be buying right now? And I'll give you a hint. None of them are quarter century rares. I think you should still wait on the quarter century rares. Let them fall out even further. They will. You've seen it over the weekend. They continue to fall and slide. Let that slide happen for maybe another week. We'll revisit it. Then you slide in and you pick up the cards that you want in quarter century rare. But there are cards that have already hit their floor. That's what we're going to look at today. Which cards from this set are at their floor and cards that you should be buying. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. Before we go any further, we do have a giveaway attached to this video. We're actually going to be giving away one card 4 times. We're going to be giving away 4 of this card to 4 people. All you've got to do is be subscribed to the channel and leave a comment. Any comment in there is great. Just leave a comment and be subscribed to the channel. We're going to be giving away 4 of this card. So keep that in mind, and we'll reveal the winner on Friday's video. Now, the last thing before we jump into this is we're right under 300. I think we're 7 away from 300 subscribers. So subscribe to the channel. It helps us out immensely. Would love for you to be a part of the community and hit that like button. That also helps us out a lot. So now we're going to jump right in. We're going to look at these cards. I'm going to bring up TCG Player, and I'm going to bring up the Battles of Legend set so that you can see what we're talking about here. All right, so we are here. First page is all quarter century rares. I'm just gonna show you a little bit on the quarter century rares. You can see IP down to 230. You can see Zeus already where I said it would be around 150. I think the card's going to go even lower. I think it has a chance to hit somewhere between 100 and 150, but probably closer to the 100 mark. So I would wait on Zeus. The other thing that I did want to point out is that you can see that there has already been Bestial Libellion buyout, I believe. I haven't heard any reports on this yet, but there's only 3 listings, and generally when that's the case, you're looking at a buyout taking place here with Bestial Libellion. I'm just going to click on it just out of curiosity, just to see the sales history. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, on the 26th, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sold. 9 sold today already. And you go down to the 25th, you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 sold yesterday. That's pretty astounding. Yeah, you can see the Bestial Libellion is moving. Now, buyouts can happen on any of these cards. So, if that happens, you know, it happens. What are you going to do? But for the most part, you're going to be able to wait on these quarter century rares and go in and get the card at a really good price. So I would wait on those. What we got here? We got slow internet. All right, so you go down here, you can see I've got 2 dark holes. These dark holes were sitting around $80 at the beginning of the weekend. They're now down to 70, under 70. You can see these cards are falling out pretty nicely. You've got the number 92, the Madolche, the Teller Knights, all around the same price. they're going to fall out. Just wait on those cards. So let's go to page 2. Let's look at what we're talking about here on page 2. I've got 4 types of cards that I think that you should be looking at buying. And the first type of card that I want to talk about that I think you should be buying are extra deck staples. And there are 2 main extra deck staples in this set that I think you should be swooping in and buying them. The first is Zeus. And you might say, well, Zeus is the 3rd highest card in the set. Why should I buy Zeus right now? I'm going to tell you why. It's not going to go any lower. It's not. We opened up a lot of this set. And what we saw is that Zeus is one of the hardest cards to get in this set. It is short printed, severely short printed. And so this $12 on Zeus, in my mind, this is the floor. It's as low as it's going to go. If you don't have a Zeus, $12 is well worth having Zeus. Basically, this card cut the price in half. The Zeus from the tins was somewhere around 25 before this card came out. It cut it in half. You can now get a secret rare version of Zeus for about $12, and I'm telling you, I would be stunned if this card goes lower than this. In fact, let me show you what's taking place, because you'll see that the card's going to start up here. It's going to dip down, but then what you'll see on this Zeus already is a little click up, and that is showing you right there, this little click up. It's not much, but it's telling you that it's hit the floor and there's a good chance that it's going to go up, because people are realizing that it's harder to pull than we initially thought. So don't think that you're going to go out, you're going to buy a couple packs and you're going to pull a Zeus. You're not. And if you do, you're lucky. They're hard to get in this set. They're very rare to come across. So I would be looking at Zeus right now. The second card that I think that you should be buying in the extra deck staples is right here, IP Masquerena. When did you ever think you were going to get an IP Masquerena for under $3, much less it being a secret rare printing? We're not talking about a common. We're not talking about a super. We're not even talking about an ultra. We're talking about a beautiful, right here, secret rare printing of IP Masquerena for less than $3. You only need one. Just grab it, have it, be done with IP Masquerena. It's a great card. So those are the 2 extra deck staples that I think you should be targeting right away, because I do think that they're at their floor. Yes, one is more than the other significantly, but that's because one was short printed and one was not. So moving on from there, the next thing that I want to look at is spell and trap staples. One of the great things about these Battles of Legends sets is they give you a lot of spell and trap staples reprinted in a higher rarity. And that's great. So you can go in, you can grab these. I just want to point out a couple of them. First one right here, Super Poly. Super Poly for $3 for a secret rare is a great deal. The Speed Duel Super Poly, I like more than this one, but it's more money. It's more money because it's harder to get. So Super Poly, I think, is a great target. Terraforming, a secret rare Terraforming. I've been rocking Ultra Terraformings forever, and I've always wanted a secret rare Terraforming. $1.50. $1.50. I actually got the quarter century rare Terraforming, and I kept it because I love that card and I use it a lot, and so I just wanted it. But Terraforming for $1.50, again, you only need one. Just go in, grab it. I think it's a great buy. Dark Hole, less than $1. You can get a playset of Dark Hole for $3. Secret rare Dark Holes. I think you should be targeting this card. Go in, grab it. It's $1. I don't think these cards are going to go much lower than this. There isn't anywhere for them to go. They are already at their floor. There's two more that I want to look at here. They're on page 3, so they're even cheaper. Now, the difference between these two and the others... Oh, there is another one. Book of Eclipse, I think, is another card that you're probably going to want to buy. 70 cents for Book of Eclipse. You could probably get 3 of them for $2.50. It's a great buy. Get a secret rare Book of Eclipse. Now, the last two that I was talking about here are right here. You've got Dimensional Fissure and Macrocosmos. They're ultras, but they're less than 50 cents or 50 cents. I mean, you're talking $1.50 for a playset, or $1.50 for a playset of each of them. You want to have these cards because they float in and out of the meta, and just having the card for when they come back will save you a lot. These cards will go up over time. And over time, you'll be looking for Dimensional Fissures, Macrocosmos, and you're going to have to pay twice, 3 times, 4 times, 6x the price to get the card when you could have just got them for $1.50. Even if you're not playing them, buy them, put them in your binder, have them, and keep them for a day when you are going to use them. So that's the Extra Deck staples. The next thing that I think that this set offers that's really cool about this set is you get 2 engines in here that were previously pretty expensive. And you can now grab these 2 engines. If you ever wanted the Adventure engine, or if you ever wanted the Punk engine, you can go in and you can grab both of these engines for a discount. Now, I know the Adventure engine is a little more money than it was before. Or a little more money than we were hoping it would be. And that's because Rite of Armisia was short printed. And because of that, what you have... I went all the way back to the first page. What you have is that card spiked up, which is the same thing that you're seeing or probably will see with Zeus. I think Zeus is going to go back up to about $15, maybe even more, because it is hard to get and it's a beautiful printing of Zeus. So you've got Rite of Armisia right here. If you want to wait on the Adventure package, I think there's a good chance that the Adventure package gets reprinted in the tins, because we know that the Grand Creators is a set that is going to be in the tins. Same thing with the Punk engine, but the Punk engine is pretty cheap. You can grab... I sell the entire Punk engine for $30. You might be able to get them cheaper, or you might be able to just buy the singles that you need to fill out to get the Punk engine that you want. I think grabbing the Punk engine and the Adventure engine is a great thing to do in this set right now if you need those cards. And then the last card that I want to talk about is a card that I think, let me just go down to it. I think Danger Nessie is a card that people should be targeting. This card is $1.28. You can grab, a play set for $4, be done with it. I think Danger cards are cards that people should just have. All the Danger cards in the highest rarity that you can get them. And the reason I haven't brought these up in a buy these cards now video before is because they were up in price because of the dark... I can't remember the deck. The Dark World deck. The Dark World deck uses the Danger cards, and because of it, they've been up in price. When they come down in price, you should always be buying the Danger cards because they always do float in and out of the meta. They're great cards to have. Danger Nessie, get your playset. Now, on the giveaway, what I'm going to be giving away is these are my IPs, and this is just some of them. I have IPs in binders. I have the IPs that I kept. I sold a ton of IPs, and I traded a bunch of them. And I still have this many IPs left. I've got over 30 IPs still left. I'm going to be giving away 4 I'm going to be giving away 4 IPs. 1 to 4 different people who are subscribed to the channel and leave a comment. That's what I have for you today on this on Battles of Legend. This is a great set to buy the singles. It's not a great set to buy the sealed. If you don't hit a quarter century, you're losing. And even if you hit a good, even if you hit a quarter century, but it's not a good one, like if you get the Hydra, which is $30, you're still losing. If you hit a $40 one, you're still losing. And there's a lot of bad quarter century rares in here, so the chances are pretty slim. I would say stay away from the sealed on this set. Buy the singles. There are great singles in here. My name is Todd from Code 2 Cards, and I'm out of here.